So. Oh. Weiter aufgestoßen. So, Spiel laden. Ach so, stimmt ja, da war bei diesen Wait-Dingsbums, den wir noch finden müssen. So, wo waren wir stehen geblieben? Okay, ich stehe nicht im Weg, das ist gut. Hm. Wir müssen auf jeden Fall Charles Wade finden. Und ja. Gucken wir mal. Ach, Lily Myers. Stimmt ja, das haben wir letztes Mal rausgefunden, dass die den Namen von der einen, die einen Unfall hatte oder Suizid begangen hat. Wobei, da ist man noch nicht sicher, ob sie das wirklich getan hat. Und ja. Und er hat irgendwas mit unserem Vater, Großvatern und irgendwas mit den Charles Wade zu tun. Den wir leider ein bisschen schwierig kriegen. Aber mal gucken, vielleicht finden wir hier einen weiteren Hinweis.
Nah, nothing like that in here.
Okay. Telefon. Weiß nicht, ob die uns vielleicht weiterhelfen damit. Das mit den Myers.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. This pile of metals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was his guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts.
Vielleicht wollen wir das wieder gut machen. Eventuell.
What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well-renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson.
Okay. Myers. Er hat doch den Kumpel da vorhin gesagt. Vielleicht sagt denn die Meyer was.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Oder vielleicht auch nicht.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
Nope.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
No can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
But what if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
Okay.
Never mind.
All right then.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Okay, hätte ja sein können.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Mal Eileen anrufen.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Eileen.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I don't need to ask her about that. I don't need to ask her about that.
Okay, dann war's das schon.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Finde ich auch ein bisschen lustig, wenn du jemand am Telefon anrufst und dir alles überlegt, okay, ich rufe dich später an, ich muss los. Ja, hä? Rufst du dann an? Aber in solchen Spielen kommt das ja häufig ja nicht vor. Dass ich aber plötzlich so drauf reagiert, so, hä, wieso rufst du an? Und so. Wäre lustig, wenn mal so ein Adventure-Spiel sowas machen würde. Aber ich glaube, da gibt es, glaube ich, vielleicht eins. Ist jetzt aber gerade keins. Okay. Wohin nun? Ich bin etwas überfragt, ehrlich gesagt. Kann man schon was anderes auswählen? Nein, schade. Vielleicht am Friedhof oder sowas? War der Kleine doch gewesen, der war plötzlich weg. Okay.
A family mausoleum. It's no reason to go in.
Okay. Hat sie nicht geändert. Wir können da nicht hin.
Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. It's the brochure that priest gave me at the funeral. There's also an address at the bottom. You know, if I ever feel like getting my god on. Huh. Good old Satan. Better get his snowmobile ready for that day.
Haben wir jetzt einen Schauplatz neu gekriegt? Hier nicht, sonst wäre es aufgeploppt.
Conwell Springs. I never thought I'd return to this place.
Hallo Foxy, danke für deinen Host. Und willkommen. Das kann ja sein, dass du gerade nicht schreiben kannst, ne? Kann das sein? Okay, verschwinden wir von hier. Hallo Foxy. Okay. Da waren wir schon. Ich muss aber einen Soundeffekt mal reinschmeißen. Aber ich weiß nicht, wie ich das hinkriege. Noch nicht. Aber eigentlich immer dran. Polizeiwache. Das Verknüpfen zu Eat?
Hey,
Ja.
Lenny.
Das ist gleich abgespielt.
Hello,
Njam, njam, njam.
What's up?
Gut, ja, auf jeden Fall. Ja, ich muss doch rausfinden, wie es geht, ne? Genau wie ich bei manchen Befehlen, wenn das ausgelöst wird, oder zumindest Soundeffekten, dass mal so ein Gift eingespielt wird. Das habe ich auch noch nicht rausgekriegt. Kam ich auch noch nicht dazu. Sozusagen.
Hey, Lenny, could you check the files for a police report? A girl who drowned around here, Lily Myers?
I'd love to help, Kathy, but you better check with the sheriff first.
Fine, I'll do that. Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all.
Oh, schade.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
So, Sheriff. Sozusagen gibt's noch nicht. Och, Mann. Ja, ich hab's noch nicht aufgenommen. Das muss ich auch noch machen.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind
Und
if I
das
ask you
auch.
a few more questions?
Muss ich auch noch machen.
If you must.
Muss ich auch noch machen.
I don't need to ask him that.
Ja, hätte ja sein können.
Do you know anything about a drowning here in 1975? Young girl named Lily Myers?
That case was handled by Truman. I wasn't involved.
Could I have a look at that report?
You have a memory problem?
Ugh, fine.
Okay, wir müssen da unbedingt
That's
hin.
all for now.
Hallo Blumi. Willkommen und Hallöchen. Macht es gegeben und ja. Wenn du kannst, redst mit. Wenn es geht. Nein.
I can't while he's...
Okay, heute ist ein Kaffee. Kaffee. So. So, jetzt brauchen wir die Akte von der Lilly. Muss ich, ob das hinhaut.
Okay, there's gotta be something in here about Lily Myers' death.
Mhm.
Okay, what do we have here?
Ah, da haben wir schon den ersten Bericht. 14.07.1975, 5:18. Da wurde ich da oben rechts steht auf dem Kopf. Ja, wurde einfach zu Lagerzwängen einfach hingeschmissen. Wahrscheinlich ist es auch kaputt. Aber ich lese es mal das mal hier. 5:18. Der Rettungsdienst wird von einem Anwohner in der Nähe des Cornwall-Sees benachrichtigt. Der Anruf berichtet, dass eine junge weibliche Person, ungefähr 16 Jahre alt, gut im Wasser treibend aufgefunden wurde und vermutlich im See ertrunken ist. 14.07. 5:44 Uhr. Beamte treffen am Unfallort ein. Krankenwagen ist unterwegs, wurde durch Nebel aufgehalten. Der Körper ist vollständig bekleidet und es sind keine Anzeichen einer Fremdeinwirkung zu erkennen. Der Vorfall wird als vermutlicher Unfall eingestuft. Bei der Durchsuchung des Anwesens wird ein Abschiedsbrief entdeckt. Die Handschrift stimmt mit der des Opfers überein. Zeugen berichten von frühen psychischen Problemen. Der Krankenwagen, 19:26 Uhr, also sau spät. Der Krankenwagen kommt endlich an. Das Mädchen wird vom medizinischen Personal für tot erklärt und in das Leichenschauhaus der Stadt transportiert. Am 16.07.1975 um 11:20 Uhr. Der Bericht des Gerichtsmediziners erhalten. Als Todesursache wird Ertrinken festgelegt. Keine äußeren Anzeichen für einen Kampf. Suizid bestätigt. Ist das eigentlich glasklar, oder?
Looks like somebody did a Virginia Woolf. I wonder if there's more to it. I already got the report. If I ever need to find evidence, I'll know where to look. They look sturdy enough. Wouldn't be able to break them open without taking my time and making a lot of noise.
Okay. Der Fenster, ja, steht auf dem Kopf, genau. Der, wo er eigentlich drauf sitzt, also dieser Ständer. Ja.
A computer monitor. Probably recovered stolen goods. There's no way small-town cops would be that up-to-date with the modern world.
Spielt er, glaube ich, zu 95, glaube ich. Okay.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Ja, moin.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
Nothing.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Und gleich wieder weg.
Bye, Kathy.
Ja, hätte ja sein können, dass das ist. Aber gut. er vielleicht noch was?
Hey.
Hi there.
Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
Ah. Ich habe gesehen, mit Space-Taste sind alle Hotspots, kann man dann sehen. Okay.
A jail cell. Looks cramped.
Was brauchen wir, glaube ich, nicht. Bildschirm, Verteidigung, Hammer. Notiz haben wir, glaube ich, schon gesehen. War das, ne?
Lenny, for the last goddamn time, stop leaving the locker keys on this table.
Genau, deswegen kann man an den Schrank dann
Always put
später.
them back in your desk when you're done.
Woran
This
mussten
phone is
letztes.
not here for your personal calls either. The county shouldn't have to pay for your giggly shenanigans. Sheriff.
Okay. Ansonsten. So, schneller.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Wir haben nichts mehr, ne?
Sure, I'll show him the police report I stole from under his nose. That's a great idea.
Total.
Well,
Okay.
gotta go.
See ya.
Okay. Leichenschauhaus. Ah, ich glaube, da müssen wir nicht hin. Und er holt sich wieder seinen Kaffee. Okay. Haben wir
A
das
bunch
schon?
of cops lining up for a photo. Various notices and a wanted poster.
Kann er was dazu sagen?
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Nee.
I probably shouldn't. He might ask where I got it from.
Ja, dann lieber das.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Was haben wir hier? Stühle. Okay.
Fax machines. The pinnacle of modern technology.
Schon krass, dass die eigentlich schon recht obsolet sind. Diese Faxdinger. Okay, vielleicht zum See.
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise. Looks like there's a small dock with a couple of boats. I don't have a reason to go down there.
Okay.
Oh, it's you again. Come on
Yay.
in.
Wie sie sich freut. Also warte ich zur Musik. Na.
Nah, he's stuck in his own little world. I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
I'd rather just ask her about her daughter directly.
Okay, nee.
I'd rather just ask her about her daughter directly. Do you know what this key opens?
Achso, das hatten wir schon.
Well, that's a bit of a weird question, ain't it? But no.
Hallo Basti, willkommen, hallo.
No reason to show her that.
Nee.
No reason to show her that. No reason to show her that. What do
Das
you
hatten wir
think
schon.
about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
I can smell something cooking.
Nee, hier ist auch nichts. Schlüssel. Wo kann man einen Schlüssel gebrauchen? Ich fahr noch mal kurz heim. Also Oma, da vielleicht irgendwas ist, was wir aufmachen müssen. Hi Handy. Upp.
An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards the end.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hello there. Okay.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Das hatten wir.
Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
I don't want to show her that. She'll just start worrying about me. See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets. It's a small key. That doesn't need unlocking.
Ich wollte eigentlich auf das Sideboard, aber nicht.
That doesn't need unlocking.
Okay.
That doesn't need unlocking. There are a few things I...
Very well.
Nee.
I don't want to show her that.
Okay.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Vielleicht oben was? Ah. Mir kam gerade eine Idee, aber ich gucke erst mal kurz.
An industrial-sized jug of detergent.
Okay, Regal, Lichtschalter, Teddybär. Papiere, Kaffeetasse.
An electronic metal detector. Kinda clunky for a person to lug around without a specific use for it.
Okay, gehen wir wieder runter. So, ich habe nämlich gerade... Kam mir ein Einfall...
No result for that. Nope, couldn't find it.
Nee.
That's kind of an arbitrary thing to do.
Hätte ja sein können.
That doesn't need unlocking.
Nee. Leicht schau, was hier, wo das ist.
McConnell Air Force.
Hi.
Sure thing.
Nee.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, man.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me.
Oh,
I'm trying to
wow.
It's complicated.
Huh. Must be super hard to get in.
Yeah.
Maybe you could ask someone in the Air Force. If he used to serve with your granddad, I mean.
Yeah.
Das hat man schon.
I'm trying to find...
Well, what do you know?
Not much. I think...
Maybe you could try to find somebody.
Yeah. I don't need to ask. I don't need to ask. Too complicated to explain. I don't need to ask.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, Kathy.
Ja, ich reite gerade momentan drauf los, weil ich echt nicht weiß, wie ich jetzt weiterkomme.
McConnell Air Force.
Hi.
Sure thing.
Do you recognize?
Afraid not, ma'am.
This isn't current, though.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of.
The billionaire.
He was up until the point when he.
Okay.
I don't see a. Do you recognize?
Afraid not.
This is.
Das haben wir schon.
The only.
The bill.
He.
I don't see a reason. What can you tell?
This is one of the main in the late. Some of Charles.
Interesting. Do you know any?
I know, but as a cop, how he was found.
Any?
I'm afraid not.
Okay. What can you tell me about his service?
Well, Joseph, I was for.
Any idea of what?
Oh, you're.
Granddaughter.
Well, then
Appreciate it.
I shouldn't speak ill of me. I don't think. Maybe it was.
Gotcha.
Warte mal, was war das
Do you know-
letzte?
I know, but as a how he.
Any? Okay.
Well, I was fortunate.
Any idea?
Oh,
Granddaughter.
well, then
Appreciate it.
I shouldn't speak ill of me. I don't think so. When I met, maybe it was his guilt. He ended a lot.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm trying.
I'm sorry. He.
Is there any way?
Okay, and do.
I do have official business.
Nice try. Goodbye.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
Ach nee, warte mal, wir müssen ja nicht von hier aus. Hallo Kasi. Willkommen. Na, und danke auch für deinen Host. Willkommen. Ach, jetzt weiß ich, wo ich da hin muss. Aber wie kriege ich den vom Telefon? Ich habe eine Idee. I got an idea.
Good idea, but they would notice me right now.
Okay, erstmal weg. Okay, erst muss so hin und dann kann ich da was machen. So, jetzt aber. Gut. Jetzt können wir von den Telefon anrufen. Hätte ich eher dran denken müssen. Oh.
McConnell Air Force Base.
Hi. I was.
Sure thing, man.
I'm trying to get a hold of.
I'm sorry, man, but he has a.
Is there any way?
No can do.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
I can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying?
Gleich raushauen.
So sexist.
Now that's hardly what.
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day?
Jetzt hauen wir
Nobody
raus.
takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the files. It's 555-7641.
Thanks,
Ah.
buddy.
Ja, so gemacht. Okay. Ich denke, wir rufen mal von zu Hause aus an. Ne? I think. Können wir speichern? Ja. Speichern. WhatsApp. Klingt vielleicht ein bisschen deutlicher, wenn wir von der Polizei anrufen.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But
This conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
What a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another. It's getting late. I should head back to the city.
Sind wir doch gerade. Aber okay. Okay. Miau. Ach so, wir fahren dahin. Okay.
Hey, you're still up.
I was wondering when you'd show up. How did it go?
Long story. I found out about some stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Wow, what a mystery. So what's the plan now?
Grandpa is still gone, and nothing I do can change that. Besides, it's all dead ends anyway.
What about this Charles Wade? You still haven't talked to him? And that strange bright picture you showed me? Those tapes? Listen, I know this guy.
Eileen, relax. We can talk about it tomorrow, okay? Oh, it's way too late now.
Oh, I couldn't possibly sleep now. I'm way too excited.
Well, that makes one of us. Nighty.
Good night, Cat.
Toll. Aber vielleicht finden
Hey,
sie ja was raus.
Kathy, wake up!
You are so lucky there are no sharp objects near this bed.
Guess what? I got an idea.
What?
Please tell me it involves you taking a sabbatical.
Haha, so you found all this evidence, right? Pictures, tapes, and stuff?
I guess. Why?
Well, as you know, I have a computer. And I know this hacker guy, Dave, and... Oh, never mind. I'll just write you a note. You go back to sleep.
Seriously, Eileen, sometimes I just marvel at how your brain works.
I know, right?
Okay. In dieser Nacht dran Kathy.
Are you sure you want to do this, Catherine? You still have time, if you think there's any chance you would change your mind.
I'm sure, Doctor. Just get it out of me. But please, don't tell my mom.
I'm sorry, but we have to do that. It's the law.
Nobody has to know. Just pretend it slipped your mind. I have enough shit going on with her already. This would just add fuel to the fire.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Fine. Let's just get this over with then.
Right this way.
Wie sie ihre Mutter abgegeben hat. Oh Mann. 26. September 1995, Tag 2.
Ugh, I hate that dream. I guess Eileen went to class. I probably should too. Nah.
Ist doch doof, aber nö, kein Bock. Okay.
We meet again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter. I shouldn't waste juice on that.
Hallo Kio, willkommen zurück. Hallo. Sollst du nicht in deinen Termin gerade sein? Ich dachte, du schaffst das heute nicht mehr. Wenn, war da schnell rum.
Oh, what's this? Hi, Kat. Feel free to use my computer while I'm away. My password is Angel Love, without the quotes. If you call my friend Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software. I'll be back in a few hours, super psyched about the investigation. E. P.S. No gum on the keyboard, please. Remember the last time? Oh, please, like she actually uses the spacebar. Shit, looks like she forgot to write down the username. Oh well, shouldn't be too hard to guess. I think it's just some combination of her first and last name.
Heck Dave. Ah, hallo B-Frank. Willkommen auch hier beim Rätselraten. Das sollte eigentlich die Stunde gehen, aber Dr. Okay. Leute haben Namen. Ist okay. Ich mache mich nicht drüber lustig, das ist okay. Hatte wohl vor 18 Uhr angefangen. Ich habe wohl die Hälfte von verpasst. Oder sie ist durch das Meeting durchgerast. Wenn's erste wäre ein bisschen blöd. Beste,
Floppy disks go in there.
Oh, fancy. Fancy Computer mit Diskettenlaufwerk im Monitor. Schau das mal an. Okay. Nee. Was bist du aufgeklärt? Stimmt. Amiga aus. Ja gut, die ist hier Blue Pill. Aus. Hallo Robby, willkommen. Aus Sicherheitsgründen werden Accounts nach vielfältigen schlanken Login-Personen gesperrt. Eigentlich wollte ich gerade mal die Nase kratzen, aber...
Floppy disks go in there.
Das, was sie gesagt hat, was ich mitbekommen hatte, wusste ich zu 90% schon. Das einzige Neue war, wie die Option, genau, OP durchgeführt wird. Okay. Wir brauchen ihren Namen von Eileen.
Not that I don't love the sound of my own voice, but...
Okay. Ah, okay. Ich bin... PC. Speichern. Hecke Dave. Ich brauche Ihre Dienst.
Hey, I'm Kathy. Eileen said to call you about some software.
Ellie who?
Eileen. Red hair, glasses, speaks so fast her gums ache.
Oh, right. I thought her name was Errol. Figured it was kind of a weird name for a girl.
You must have a hearing disorder.
You must have a thinking disorder.
Oh, nett.
Burn.
Wow. Just wow. So, the software?
Oh, yeah. No, can't. Not really.
I knew she was full of shit.
Nah, I mean, sure, I used to be able to get pirated software, but not anymore. There was this misunderstanding and my network privileges were revoked. Me and Clyde, the campus IT guy, don't really see eye to eye. We used to play bocce together, and let's just say he is one sore loser.
Uiuiui, ein ganz böser Junge. Raubkopie. Was? Was? Wer ist denn F? Ach, Foxy, okay. So ein Poser.
You call yourself a hacker? Just use your brain, for Christ's sake. Let's figure this out.
Wow, you're so sassy, Nancy Drew. Well, okay, only an admin account can change the access port. The only way to even theoretically crack one would be if Clyde logged onto a machine to which we have unrestricted physical access. And... Ooh, I got an idea.
I'm not gonna like this.
Well, what you could do is intentionally crash your PC.
That sounds especially stupid.
Well, not crash it. Just crash it a little, then call Clyde.
Crash it a little.
Clyde will come over to fix it. If you're lucky, then he'll log onto the network using his admin account. Afterwards, you can use some of my tools to find and crack the password locally.
Worth a shot, I guess. Okay, you can come over and set it up.
No way. I have severe IBS. It just wouldn't work.
IBS? What the hell is that?
You seriously don't want to know.
Oh, God.
I'll have my buddy drop off everything you need. It's not rocket science. You do what I ask, and I'll get you some juicy software. Quid pro quo, Clarice.
Whatever, weirdo. We'll see.
Okay. Ja, sorry, ich bin heute streifvoll, aber den Namen TBV Rucker Fox nicht ausschreiben. Da bekommt ihr einen Knoten in die Finger. Ja gut, Foxy hätte vielleicht auch gereicht, aber okay. Ah, ihr seid welche. Deswegen schreibe ich da nur Foxy. Der andere ist zu lang. Wobei, muss eigentlich nur TBV eingeben und dann Tab. Dachte ich nur gerade. Okay. Ah.
Nah, I have nowhere I need to go right now.
Habe ich erst nicht gesehen. Okay. Nicht rausklicken. Ja. Oh, das ist ganz schön.
There was a floppy disk in there with a note taped to the back. It's labeled boot. 1. Boot your computer using the blue floppy. 2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to crash the file system of the computer. Take the floppy out and reboot. 3. Call Clyde at 555-8181. Tell him your computer crashed and give him the error code on the screen. He'll come over and have a look. It shouldn't take too long for him to fix. 4. Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with his admin account. 5. Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy. 6. Reboot and log on using Clyde's admin account. 7. Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8. That's it. And remember, if you mess up somewhere, just call Clyde and he'll have to take care of it. It's his job after all.
Okay, das ist... Wie viel Mal Rebooten haben wir schon drin? 6 Mal oder sowas.
Hi, Kat. Feel free to use my computer while I'm away. My password is if you call my friend Supersight, that missing...
Okay. Ah, nee. Nicht Telefon. Nee. Okay. Wir sollen die Diskette da reinschieben. Das heißt, die Diskette kommt hier rein. Flop. Ah. Ich soll drin lassen, ja? Das wäre eine Idee. So. Starten. Tunja BIOS. Echelon, 66 Hertz. Okay. Keine Festplatte. Ah doch, IDE. 30. Bla. Ah. Nee, warte mal. Wir speichern das mal. Ich speichere mal. So. Zack. Cyberdyne Systems. Nice. Okay, 8 MB RAM. 30 Megabyte Festplatte oder sowas. Phoenix OS. Okay. Festplatten MBR beschädigen. Fortfahren. Dieser Computer kann nicht mehr von dieser Partition aus gestartet werden. Ja. Dann runterfahren. Diskette raus. Neu starten. Ex-Medium wird überprüft. Keins drinne. Nicht gefunden. Festplattenbootfehler. Code 0x84. Okay. Damit haben wir schön.
Alright, time for some expert help.
Check support, please. Oh Mann. So.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
Computer.
Hi, I need you to come and fix my roommate's computer.
What seems to be the problem?
It won't start up. There's some kind of system failure with an error code on the screen.
Probably a hard drive failure. Which room are you in?
Dorm A, room 5.
I'll be there in a few minutes.
Thanks.
Okay, ich dachte, wir müssen Dings angeben. Aber gut. So, Clyde, dann mach mal.
Hey, Clyde from IT.
Hi, come in.
Wieder mal das typische Klischee.
My, oh my, now how did this happen?
I
I have no idea. It was like this when I started it up this morning.
Let's have a look. And presto, good as new.
That's perfect. Could you try logging on real quick just to make sure it works?
You go ahead, I'll wait.
Yeah, that worked. Thanks.
No problem. Let me know if you have any more trouble.
Okay. Gut, ich habe jetzt 5 weitere Snack-Ideen, die ich mal ausprobieren möchte.
Shit. I have to come up with a way to force him to log on.
Gut, ich habe jetzt 5 ausprobieren, möchte wissen, ob sie zu meinen 45 plus Rezepten passen. Möchte jemand vorkosten? Ich hatte vorhin schon Laugencroissants. Ich bin jetzt voll eigentlich. Aber danke fürs Angebot. Ich fühle mich immer schlecht, dass ich bei dir ablehnen muss, weil ich immer schon was vor der gegessen habe oder sowas. Sorry.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
I kind of forgot my username.
Well, it's real easy. It's the first letter of your first name followed by your last name. So Jane Doe would be J-Doe.
All right, sounds easy enough. That's all for now.
Wie heißt ID mit Vornamen? Wollte ich heute. Ich habe für 45 plus Tipps und die Snacks keine Zutaten da. Ach so. Ach so.
Would you look at that? She's actually human.
Ach so.
Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy.
Okay.
Hi, Kat. Feel free to use my password is Angel Love without the quotes. Super psyched, blah. That missing username is a bit annoying, but I think I can guess it based off her names.
Ich weiß nicht ihren Namen.
Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today. Help Kathy get in touch with Dave. Would you look at that? Eileen's makeup check, hair check, horrible mood and contempt for humanity check.
Nett.
Eileen's girly suitcase.
Ah.
There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers.
Ah. Also E. Summers vielleicht. E. Summers. Oder EM Summers. Was hat er geschrieben? Engelliebe war das, ne?
Hi, Kat. My password is Angel Love, without the quotes.
Okay.
If you call my friend Dave, super psych, that missing...
Ah. Okay. Hi.
One. Boot your computer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. And
7, 8. Unbekannt. Unlesbare Diskette im Laufwerk. Okay. Okay, da haben wir's. Account gesperrt. Kontaktieren Sie die Campus IT für Unterstützung. Okay. Ah ja, wie war das noch?
1. Boot your 2, 3.
Beschädigen.
Call Clyde at 555-4. Now comes the crucial part. You need to 5. Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy. 6. Reboot and log on using Clyde's admin account. 7. Look, that's it.
Okay. Dann müssen wir kurz mal das ausmachen. Wieder rein. Anschmeißen. Eklon.
FBI, open up!
Ja moin, komm rein. Kannst du mithelfen? Hallo Sohn gerade. Willkommen, hallo. Hi. Ja. Beschädigt. Gut. Runterfahren. Laufwerk. Anschmeißen. Oh Gott, das Ketten. Ich kenne so viele gar nicht mehr. Passiert, ne? Aber 95 war das normal. Gab's das ja noch. Gut, Fehler. Jawohl. Dave.
And presto, good as new.
That's perfect. Could you try logging on real quick just to make sure it works?
You go ahead, I'll wait.
Warte mal gucken.
1, 2, 3. Call Clyde at 4. Now comes the 5. Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using 6. Reboot 7. That's it.
Okay. Das ist ja aber doof.
Oh, now look what I did.
For crying out loud. Let me try to log in with my account.
Sehr gut.
Okay, everything seems to be in order. I've unlocked your account. Please, try not to break anything else.
Oh, I'll try.
Mal gucken.
Phase 1 complete.
Okay. Wie war das noch? Neu starten.
Boot your computer. 2,
Das haben
3,
wir.
4. Now comes 5. Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy.
Okay.
6, 7. That's it.
Dann mal ausmachen. Kette rein. Starten. Passwort rausholen. Eventuell ein Schreibding-Telefon haben. Ha! Nutzer. Da adden. Das war nicht relativ easy, aber ich kann mir heute Abend nichts mehr merken. Gogo Gadget. Okay. Beenden, runterfahren. Zack. Starten. So. Das was? Disketten. Atmen. So. Ah. Willkommen, Kleid. Aha. Soweit, so gut. Was müssen wir noch machen?
Boot 2, 3, 4. Now 5. Reboot and 6. Reboot and lock 7.
Hab
Look
ich?
for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8.
B, Raum
That's it.
8.
And remember, if you mess up somewhere, just call.
Okay. B 8. War das, ne?
One. Boot 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look for some kind. That's it.
An.
All right, that should do it.
Okay, und jetzt?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. And remember.
Okay. Zack.
Not a bad idea, but I should probably switch back to Eileen's account first.
Okay.
Not a bad idea.
Ah. Okay, den kann man einfach ausmachen. Pop. Pop. Okay. Gut. Okay. Was soll gehen? Ups. Ich wollte eigentlich nicht Kleid anrufen, ich wollte Dave.
So, I hear you and.
That's really none of your business.
Okay. Okay,
All
sorry.
right, that's all.
Ups.
Yeah?
Guess what?
You got it? Hang on. Oh man, I could kiss you! Figuratively, that is. I'm so gonna get back at Clyde now. What are those admin credentials, by the way?
Not telling, buddy. Saving those for a rainy day.
Huh. I suppose this nice floppy I've prepared for you stays in my room then.
Sure, then I'll just have to log back on and click that pretty little lock icon again.
Now this is just emotional blackmail.
Quid pro quo, Dave.
Fine. I'll have it dropped off at your room. God damn, you're like a she-Clyde. A Clydette.
Huh. That is the worst insult I've ever heard. Later,
Welche?
Dave.
Later. Later. Oh, what? What? Ah, sure. No? Ja. Okay. Gut. Ah. There is something. Okay. Telefon. Terminplaner. Scanner.
It's some advanced scanner thingy.
Oh ja. Erinnere mich auch an Zeiten, wo ich da unbedingt einen Scanner haben wollte und ja. Ich weiß auch nicht warum, aber wollte einfach so ein Ding haben. Warum auch immer. So, was haben wir denn hier mit der Disk hier?
There was a floppy disk inside.
Again. Was steht
It's
denn da?
labeled tools.
Mhm. Einfach reinschmeißen? Okay. Mhm. Tools? Ah, Software installiert. Jetzt hat er mich aber nicht nachgefragt nach den Rechten. What the hell? Okay, geht nicht weg. Gut. Alice Bild BPM. BMP. Oh Gott. Hier. Whoop. Okay. Schon besser. Mhm. Okay.
What the hell is that? Ball lightning?
Okay.
I'll print the whole picture for now, but there's probably more to find.
Die Halbanomalie formen ein leicht schräges, gleichzeitiges Dreieck. Okay.
That shape has to be significant somehow.
Gucken.
I don't want to print that part of the image.
Ich will aber. Pflanze.
Unusual flower over there, though. Never seen anything like it. Maybe worth printing?
Raus mit. Schön Tinte verballern.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all there is to find in this picture. I don't want to print that part of...
Entschuldigung. Warte. Okay. Wir dann. Hallo. Okay. That's it. I think. Yeah.
I'll just get rid of the original picture now, since I have the restored version anyway. Strange. Now that I look at them, the lights remind me of something I picked up yesterday.
Gestern?
That logo at the top looks familiar. Haven't I seen something similar to it today?
Haha.
Wow, the
Match.
church logo looks pretty similar to the smoky lights. I might have to visit them after all.
Kirche der Heiligen Dreifalt. Dickheit. Hi, Aline.
Oh, hello there, Mildred.
Hi yourself, Agatha.
What? How'd you... Ugh, never mind.
I know your social security number too.
Oh, God. Soon you'll start stealing my clothes and then walk around in them pretending to be me.
Who says I haven't done that already?
What?
Okay, I admit that's pretty funny.
So anyway, how did things go with Dave?
Pretty good. I had to sabotage your computer.
You had to what?
Oh, chill outy. It was just a tiny little thing. I just needed an excuse for the IT guy to come by so I could steal his password.
Clyde? But he's so nice. Why'd you want to steal his password?
It's a long story.
Wow, they're hypnotic. Looks like a will-o'-the-wisp. You know, the spirit of the forest.
Now, that's just silly, Eileen. There has to be a more reasonable explanation for them.
Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing silly about forest spirits. You should talk to Meadow, my Wiccan friend. She's really opened my eyes about these sort of things.
Okay. Ist es nicht eine christliche Pflicht, Leute wie sie als Heiden anzusehen? Hm.
Isn't that the same Meadow who had an intimate relationship with a tree outside her dorm?
Oh, come on. That was just a phase.
Trust me, I've been through every phase in the book. That definitely isn't one of them.
Hm.
So anyway, is there anything I can do to help?
Well, my side of the room is starting to get a bit messy. There's always that.
Ja, klar.
I meant with the investigation, silly.
I guess you could try to find out more about these lights. Maybe figure out where that picture was taken.
I know exactly where to start. Oh, and yeah, feel free to keep using my computer. I don't need it right now.
All right, I think I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to motivate Erica Wade to talk to me.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Hm. Nee. Wir rufen sie von links oben an, oder?
Hey, E, got a sec?
Sure thing, Kathy. What's up?
Any ideas about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
Beats me. Maybe he found what he was looking for. Or it found him.
Did you just quote a tagline from one of those cheesy horror novels?
Maybe.
I wonder what was so special about Lily Myers. Well, besides her being a talented artist who drowned herself in a lake.
I bet there's some secret about her art. Let's hope Charles Wade has some answers.
No.
What do you think of this cocky person?
Well, the nickname makes me think of, you know, boy parts.
Mm-hmm.
And you call yourself a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Any ideas how to get in touch with Charles Wade?
His daughter is probably our best shot. There must be some way to get her on our side.
Yeah. Either by convincing her or tricking her somehow.
Convincing her wäre, glaube ich, besser.
What do you think of Lily Myers' art?
I actually looked her up this morning, and I couldn't find any records of her being recognized as an artist.
Yeah. I doubt there was ever a chance for that to happen. Wade bought everything shortly after she died. I only got a chance to see this one picture. Wasn't all that bad, but nothing breathtaking.
Well, maybe there's more to her art than meets the eye. Something Wade knew, and we're missing.
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like an okay bunch to me. Just your regular old Christians. My kind of crowd.
That's just it. They seem a bit too normal. And there's that logo, too.
It could just be a coincidence, Kathy. The Holy Trinity is typically portrayed as a triangle.
I don't believe in coincidences, E. I believe in action and reaction.
Gee, you sound like a starship captain. Captain Rain of the USS Dignity. Here to save the galaxy.
Yeah!
Oh, please, kill me now.
Das fand ich aber gut.
If found this old picture of Grandpa at my grandparents' place.
That's nice. He looks really happy there.
Yep, I wonder what made him leave the Air Force.
He was in a war, you know. That kind of thing tends to scar people for life.
I suppose. I don't need to show her that. No point. I showed it to her on the computer.
Achso. Okay.
Dave really came through for me. The software on this thing is amazing.
Yeah, he's a real whiz.
Dave really came through for me. The software on this thing is amazing.
Yeah, he's a real whiz.
Das Gleiche. Okay.
I don't need to show her that. Trust me, I've tried. E is the epitome of purity. No tobacco, no fast food, no alcohol. She basically rejects everything awesome.
Ja, kann auch gut sein.
Look what I got last week, E.
Wow, is that thing even, you know, legal?
I have no idea.
Sometimes I really worry about you, Kathy.
Well, your days of worrying are over. We're protected by 100,000 volts now.
Oh, brother.
Oh, Mann.
I don't need to show her that. I don't need to show her that.
Okay.
I should get back to the investigation.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Okay. Sollen wir vielleicht bei Wade anrufen?
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Damn.
Sure, I could just leave a message for that harpy, but I doubt anything I will say will change her mind about helping me. I think I need a more indirect approach. Maybe there's a way to get creative with that answering machine tape.
Ah. Okay.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, it's Eric and
We're never gonna call you.
It's me, Kai. You're the only just...
Okay. Achso, also zurückschön.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
Speichern Datei. Okay.
Okay, Erica Wade, let's see if we can't motivate you to hear me out.
5 verschiedene Stimmen gefunden. Ein Abschnitt unterteilt. Oh. Das wäre natürlich nicer, wenn das auch eine... Hier? Die ist abgeschlossen.
You've reached the Rain residence.
Das brauche ich hier. Interner Fehler. Ist wohl... What?
What the hell? Calm down, Kathy. Think. Just think. It has to be some sick joke left in the program by Dave. Yeah, that must be it. He is one twisted fuck.
What? war das Rauschen. Okay. Okay.
I don't think I need to manipulate this particular voice recording.
Mhm.
I don't think I need to manipulate this particular.
Ja.
I don't think I need to manipulate this particular voice recording.
Okay, also da nicht.
I don't think I need to.
Auch nicht. Ah. Wie muss ich das rum? Ah. Das. Sie.
I should let the recipient know who is speaking with this voice.
Ah. Okay, das muss natürlich erst rein. Hallo, Erika. Ich bin's, Charles. Oh, Katie. Vamos. Da. An. Ja, bin ich blind oder? An. Und? Wo ist und? Und sag mir dass ich sie sehen will.
Almost. Just a few more tweaks. That should work.
Ah, okay. Ich bin's, Dad.
I'll just reuse the same tape and place the modified message at the end.
Okay.
Hello, Erica. It's your father. Call Kathy Rain and give her what she wants. Bye.
Alright, the forged message should
Okay.
now be at the end of the original tape.
Nice. Okay, damit ist es beendet. Okay. Da.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, Erica. It's your father. Call Kathy Rain and give her what she wants. Bye.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Hi, Erica. This is Kathy Rain. I spoke to your father. He asked me to get in touch with you and said he would call ahead. You can reach me at 555-8352. Bye.
Das ist clever.
Your move, Erica.
Bei heutzutage.
Now that's some out-of-the-box thinking.
Yep, just might be silly enough to work. Well, time for a break. Gotta eat something before I pass out.
Okie dokie. I'll stay here and keep digging.
All right, see you in a bit. Hey.
Hey.
Da sind wir wieder.
So, any progress with the search?
Yeah, I was able to identify that flower. It's called the red scythe, or Rosea falcus. I discovered that there was a small nature reserve near Conwell Springs, which was established in '89. The red scythe is on their list of endangered plants. I made a photocopy of the botany book page in case you want it later.
That's something. I should go check it out. Maybe I can narrow down the place where that picture was taken.
My thoughts exactly. Here you go. The nature reserve is marked out on this map.
Oh,
Jeez, you've been busy.
Well, you know, beats homework.
Amen to that. And, good work, Eileen.
Happy to help. So what...
Telefon.
Oh, hang on. I'll go get that.
Okie dokie.
Telefon?
Hello?
This is Erica Wade calling for Kathy Rain.
Speaking.
Miss Rain, this is terribly awkward. I realize now how rude I was before. I wanted to apologize and ask if there is anything I can do.
Meine Mom weiß, wie sie mir fast einen Herzinfarkt verpassen kann. What the hell? Soll ich nur das rufen oder geht's? Oder what is happening?
Apology accepted. You can start by answering a few questions.
Very well.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather that night in '81?
Not really, no. But what I do know is how it destroyed Father.
It did?
Oh, yes. The two of them were great friends once. And when Joseph was hurt, they hadn't been talking for some time. Father always hoped they would be able to reconnect one day. He kept putting it off, believing they had time. But in the end, it never happened.
So, what were things like back when they were still good friends?
Oh, they were like peas in a pod. Always sharing their war stories and laughing together. In a way, Joseph became the uncle I never had. He was around a lot when Father went out on business trips. Later on, I even met you a few times, when you were just a baby.
I don't remember any of that.
Oh, no matter, you were so little then.
Erica, I have to ask, why were you so defensive on the phone earlier when I tried to reach out?
Oh, I don't know, Kathy. Our families haven't been in touch for a long time. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but we all started drifting apart. My guess is that it had to do with Father's growing wealth. Friendship needs common ground, and we started living in different worlds. What happened to your grandfather was the final nail in the coffin. Father just couldn't bear seeing him like that. neither alive nor dead.
Oh, das ist natürlich scheiße. Sie sollte eine Über- und Einweisung für mich vom Arzt holen. Hat mir die vorhin gebracht. Und hat mir aber Ralf Versichertenkarte gegeben, nicht meine. Und eben meine gesucht. Ich dachte für eine Weile, sie hätte die beim Arzt liegen gelassen oder so. Oder verloren. Ups. Nehme ich an heute Morgen. Ich hatte heute Morgen ja noch einen Augenarzttermin gehabt. Und nein, ich habe keine Entzündung, nur trockene Augen und sowas und habe jetzt dafür offen gekriegt. Ich habe heute Morgen noch wo ich noch halbwegs müde war, ich habe da nochmal meine Versicherungskarte gesucht. Gestern nicht mehr gefunden, keinen Bock mehr gehabt. Heute Morgen noch gesucht und Gott sei Dank noch gefunden. Uff.
What do you know about Lily Myers?
She was a young artist who lived somewhere in Conwell Springs. Killed herself, if I recall correctly. Dreadful thing. But other than that, not much. We never knew the family.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky? It may be an Air Force call sign.
I can't say that I do. Father had many friends in the Air Force, but no one I can recall by that name.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Mr. Wade?
My father is a great man. He has so many ideas, so much left to realize, which makes it hurt so much more to see him like this.
See him like what?
The illness and everything, of course.
Right. Yeah, it must be hard.
Yes, indeed. I wish he wouldn't be so stubborn with his treatment. He could go to any state-of-the-art hospital, but insists on being treated in that backwater clinic in Conwell Springs.
The community clinic in the middle of town?
Yes. It's like he's given up and is just waiting for the inevitable to happen.
Habe ich ja meine ja immer im Portemonnaie. Aber naja. Das Problem ist, ich habe dort ja meine alte Karte drin gehabt und ich habe die nicht gegen die neue ausgetauscht. Mein Fehler. Aber jetzt habe ich sie auch im Portemonnaie, also von daher.
What do you know about Lily Myers' art?
Oh, that little girl had a twisted mind, let me tell you that. Oh, my father used to have a few pieces of hers in his collection. Horrible things. I couldn't understand why he ever decided to procure them in the first place.
You say used to have. Did he get rid of the paintings?
Oh, either that or he put them in storage somewhere. I haven't seen them for years. I never bothered to ask him why. Glad to be rid of them, quite frankly.
Okay. Und die Kirche der Dreifaltigkeit.
Do you know anything about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's the one and only church in Conwell Springs. I was baptized there, and I married my husband there.
Anything out of the ordinary about them?
Oh, not really. They seem like a typical church to me.
Okay, da hätten wir eigentlich nichts mehr. Entschuldigung. Dann hätten wir eigentlich nichts mehr, ne? Außer, dass Wade im Krankenhaus ist. Im Gemeinschaftskrankenhaus in Cornwall. Okay.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Very well. Feel free to call back if you have any more questions.
Na klar.
All right. Wade is in Conwell Springs. He's being treated in the clinic.
Alles klar. Da wissen wir, wo wir als nächstes hingehen. Sofern er ansprechbar ist.
That was Erica Wade. Her father is being treated at the clinic in Conwell Springs.
Being treated? He's sick?
Looks that way. Small miracle they managed to keep it out of the press.
Yeah, I suppose you're returning to talk to him?
It'll have to be tomorrow. It's quite late for that now.
Nah.
I suppose. Scrabble?
Oh, you're so on. I will crush you.
So. No.
You're off your game today. Is everything all right?
Oh, shut up. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Oh, up late, thinking about your grandpa and everything?
Not just that, I keep having this bad dream. Well, it's not exactly a dream, it's something that actually happened.
Oh? What is it?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
You can trust me. Whatever it is, I promise I won't judge.
Well, it's your funeral. So, I used to be 16 and also pregnant.
Oof. Kann jemand helfen? Wir brauchen Notfall-Cheese. Oh nein, ich hab's kaputt gemacht.
Oh no, I broke it.
Please go on.
Well, seeing as how I don't actually have a 5-year-old, you can probably put 2 and 2 together.
You had an abortion.
Sure did. Major pain in the ass too, but hey, couldn't let that pregnancy go untreated.
I'm glad you're telling me, but I really wish you hadn't done that, Kathy. Who was the, you know,
Foxy? Box mal Robby für mich und Robby, box mal Foxy. Lass mich raten, die beiden sind jetzt live oder was? Nein, ich habe Post von denen bekommen. Ach so. Noch schlimmer. Warte mal kurz. Ich muss doch gerade meine Augentropfen mal reinschmeißen. Bin gleich wieder. Moment. So. Ein Kerl, der mich geschwängert. Jemand, ich mache dich so Single-Mutter auf der Stirn stehen hat. Das seien die Johann.
I don't actually know his name. Could probably pick out his Johnson in a lineup, though.
Johnson.
Oh, ew.
Sorry. But yeah, you have to see that the situation wasn't great, parenthood-wise.
I respect your decision, but you know how I feel about this. That guy up there, he's pro-life, and I'm with him.
I get that. I gotta say, you're being really cool about this, E. I was expecting you to clutch your cross, flip the table, and storm off or something.
I'm not a walking stereotype, you know.
Says the red-headed nerd with the glasses.
Ha ha.
No.
But Kathy, if you keep having that nightmare, perhaps you should talk to somebody about it.
Maybe. But I doubt obsessing over it is very healthy either. Your turn, E.
Oh, fine. Oh, I play apricot, orange. Yay, bingo. 67 points.
Well, ain't that fucking peachy.
At least it's not sour grapes.
Touché.
Ja. In dieser Nacht träumt Katie. Oh.
A tainted one approaches. Is it time?
What?
Yes. A fire that burns so bright. It is almost unbearable to see.
What the fuck?
Indeed. It seems the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Shall we sculpt some flesh friends then? Very well. I will attend to the threshold.
What the fuck? Was das? 24. September 1995. Tag 3.
Good morning, sunshine.
Please tell me I dreamt all those Scrabble losses last night.
3 times in a row.
Rub it in, why don't you? I'll just go strangle myself now.
Oof.
Oh, you. Don't be a sore loser. So what's the plan today?
Mr. Wade is the plan. I'll head for the clinic right away. While I'm at it, I'm gonna check out the church and the nature reserve.
Okie dokie. What can I do to help?
Why don't you continue looking into the lights? I have a feeling they're the key to solving all of this. You could also look up the history of Conwell Springs in general, see if anything unusual has been going on.
I'll get right on it.
Great. Thanks, E.
Oh, by the way, don't forget to check out the page I gave you about the red scythe. It's a pretty interesting flower.
Right, yeah.
Neuer Schauplatz hinzugefügt. Wahrscheinlich 2. Und jetzt, ich hatte dir mal gesagt, dass ich vermute, dass du trockene Augen hast. Meine Vermutung lag wohl richtig. Ja, in der Hinsicht schon, ja. Ja gut, es ist wahrscheinlich auch Corona-bedingt, glaube ich, eher, dass es dann eher trocken ist, als dass ich dann, wenn ich immer unterwegs bin, dass das nicht so ist. Ich glaube, deswegen macht das auch ein bisschen schlimmer in der Richtung. Naja. Muss ich mit durch sozusagen.
Alright, I'm off. Peace out, E.
Okie dokie. Good luck and see you later.
Later. Later, Tater. So, jetzt haben wir, glaube ich, 3 neue Schauplätze. Ja. Okay. Was machen wir zuerst? Wir haben doch nur das eine. Gut. Die Kirche, das Schutzgebiet und die Klinik. Heiße Luft ist ein Grund. Denke ich mal gerade. Unter anderem, ja. Ich glaube, im Sommer ist das nicht so schlimm. Wobei, ich habe da auch teilweise auch Probleme. Wo fahren wir zuerst hin? Die Kirche, Naturschutzgebiet oder die Klinik? Wohin? Nehmen wir die Klinik. Gucken wir erstmal die Klinik an. Die kennen wir doch woher. Ja, das ist doch der aus dem Gefängnis. Mal Ausgang, Eingang. Okay.
Yep, it's full of trash. Figure that. We meet again, Mr. Homeless Guy.
Aber trinkst du vielleicht nicht genug?
That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Well, I'm just going through a rough patch. By the way, you owe me $10.
Nah, you agreed to 7.
You're busting my balls here.
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
So cold. Like a stake through the heart.
What do they call you anyway?
Gober. Everyone calls me Gober.
All right. I'm Kathy.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nach seiner Lebensgeschichte fragen.
So, what's your story anyway?
My story?
Yeah. Don't all bums have a story?
For your information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Is that so? I don't recognize you at all.
I used to have more hair.
That I actually believe.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name. Surely you must have heard of me.
Not really, no.
Oh, come on. I have starred in dozens of Hollywood movies.
Ja klar.
The Silence of the Lambert, Jacob's Bladder,
Unusual
Surprises, Natural Bald Killers.
Not ringing any bells.
Kids these days, no appreciation for quality cinema. Breaks my heart.
Sehr knapp. Piepfilm.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Sounds serious. Ask away.
Piepfilmen.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
I most certainly do.
What? Tell me.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
Oh God.
Oh, just spit it out.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Abducted by aliens.
I should have known better.
Oh, I saw it, man. A big, huge light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons. My wife had just left me, taken the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted for the war. But I'm telling you, those goddamn aliens took him and they experimented on him. And that's why he was so messed up when they put him back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Lily Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found her floating in the lake.
Oof.
Really? What can you tell me about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. I mean, teenage girls, man, they're like their own species. Impossible to figure out. Not to mention how that entire family ain't, like, people-friendly.
Now that's an understatement. Nearly started brawling with Sue the first time I met her.
She could sure deal out a mean whooping, that lady.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky?
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam. Oh, how I miss that marvelous youthful ego of mine.
Why do I even bother?
Don't know.
Do you know who Charles Wade is?
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of weeks.
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah, I just told you, man.
How did he look?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
What do you know about Lily Myers' art?
Nothing but hearsay. People say it was pretty deranged.
Okay. Jetzt kommt die Kirche.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I'd say they're good people. Isaac, the priest, is, anyway.
Okay.
His dad, Father Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
I don't know, they were like a cult or something, with Billy Praise himself at the top. Really shifty bunch of folks. Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket, made it a proper church.
Interesting. Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really. I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible. Ask Isaac about it. He's a friendly guy.
Okay.
All right. I might do that. I could, but only if I had a really good reason.
Oh, schade.
Do you know what this is?
Chinese fireworks, of course. I grew up in Shanghai. I know what I'm talking about.
Ja, klar.
They used to call me Dong Pai, meaning round-eyed baldy. Those were some rough years. I miss the food, not to mention the women. Got 2 kids down there now, Maylin and Little Pig.
Time to hit the off switch now, buddy. I don't need to show him that. Do you recognize these men?
That's your granddad, right?
Yeah. What about the other 2?
No idea. I think my face blindness is acting up again.
Okay.
Sehr hilfreich, der Junge.
Wanna smoke, buddy?
Nah, I got stage 2 lung cancer.
Ouch.
I'm keeping it under control with a fruitarian diet.
Okay.
I don't need to show him that. I don't need to show him that. Do you know what this key opens?
Your heart, mademoiselle?
Oh, brother.
Okay, genug davon. Nee.
Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Alrighty.
So, tell me about this acting career of yours.
What about it?
Das Schweigen von Lambert, eine verhängnisvolle Blase, die übliche Überraschung und Liege des verlorenen Haupthaars.
Tell me about the silence of Lambert.
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight. For weeks, he tries to communicate with customers using a self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all.
Okay.
He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English, yes and clean. In the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely wife Consuelo Lambert Vasquez. Based on a true story.
Hm. Was macht die verhängnisvollen Blase?
I'm not sure I want to know what Jacob's bladder is about, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Jacob's Bladder. The tragic story of Jacob Cobb, a schizophrenic man who forms an imaginary romantic relationship with his bladder. During long and joyful monologues on the can, he starts referring to his nether regions by the name of Jenny. Sadly, before Jacob has a chance to elope with his sweetheart, he gets committed to an asylum due to increasingly erratic behavior. After a big fight with his paramour, Jacob refuses to pee for a week, and he dies from a ruptured bladder.
Uff. Au. 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 Au, au, au. Die üblichen Überraschungen?
Give me the rundown on the usual surprises.
A lighthearted comedy taking place during the surprise birthday party of a 34-year-old Sid McBacon. The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually is. The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure. I guess it's more of a dark comedy.
Ja, ja. Hat aber gespoilert.
Natural bald killers?
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their hair.
What?
The protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school. One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in search of the perfect head of hair. Eddie makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant. However, he has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
Oh, sad.
Oh, never mind.
Not the cultured type. I understand.
Haben wir doch schon. Na, okay.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye.
Sehr interessanter Film auf jeden Fall. Geh mal rein. Mhm.
No thanks. I have better things to do.
Kalender?
A calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year.
Das geht auch gut ab, ja. Pflanze, Stühle, Akten, Krankenschwester, Computer. Pflanze, hi.
Was expecting plastic, but this looks like a real plant.
Nice.
Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations. I prefer to smoke outdoors.
Ah, okay. Das ist sozialer.
I can't read it from here. Uncomfortable, hard plastic chairs. It's like they're intentionally trying to keep people out. I can't read it from here.
Besser?
I can't read it from here.
Dann nicht.
A computer. They likely keep records of their patients on it.
Mhm.
Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging.
Ja. Auf jeden. Oh, die geht aber hoch, ne?
No point. I wouldn't even know what room to go to.
Stimmt, da müssen wir erst rausfinden. Mal sehen, ob wir die Krankenschwester da überreden können, uns die Zimmernummer zu geben.
Excuse me, nurse? Hey, nurse!
Yeah?
Oh.
Somebody around here hates their job.
No shit. What do you want?
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Bullshit.
Wow.
I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
I need to get rid of her somehow.
Wie machen wir denn das? Hier ist mal kurz raus. Vielleicht kannst der Kollege hier helfen, ne?
Hey, Doofus.
Oh, hi.
Blöd, Mann. Nett.
So, how good an actor are you?
The best! The very best!
Hm.
You know, that nurse in there, she said she loved you in all those movies. And that she always wished you'd give her a live performance.
I knew it. She always gave me these strange looks. I thought it was contempt, but her face must just be cramping up from shyness.
Yeah, that's definitely it. She'd love to see you act, I'm sure.
I'm gonna have to oblige. Which movie do you think she'd like the best?
Möchte jemand einen angebratenen Kloß? Da mache ich einen mehr. Bei Klöße wird mir schlecht leider. Sorry.
Definitely Jacob's bladder.
I'm feeling the pressure. Oh, Jenny, everything is forgiven. You and me were like peas and carrots. I'm just so full of
a computer
love that I think I'm about to burst. Jenny, where did you go? Oh, I don't feel so good. Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
Okay. Das ist so eine Kopfsache. Nee, zu Hause ist Kloß nicht gleich los.
That wasn't really an
Okay.
electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
Ah, ich verstehe jetzt. Ah.
Hey, Doofus.
Doofus.
Oh, hi.
Mit angebrannt ist es mich eher ein Kartoffelpulver, aber okay.
Hey, how about another show?
Sure. Any suggestions?
Natural bald killers would be the obvious choice.
Bald move.
Okay. Elektrisierend, hat sie gesagt.
Fernando, you've been such a good friend. I can't thank you enough.
NZ 500.
Me whole again.
Good idea, but it wouldn't match his symptoms.
Such as the world has never seen. Okay,
Huh.
Doctor, I'm counting down now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
That won't help his performance.
Thank you. You've been a great audience.
Ah. Ach, nochmal bei der Blase.
That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
Ich habe immer, wenn Klöße übrig sind. Egal ob halb oder Semmel. Okay. Ja gut, mit Klöße kann ich nicht so aus, wirklich.
Hey, Doofus.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Sure.
How about the usual
Business.
Ups. Wenn ihr frittiert.
I can't believe you guys did all this for me. You know, what's that smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing.
Nurse, he's seizing. Oh shit.
Perfect.
Man, I feel like a total jackass. I'll have to make it up to the poor guy later.
Ja. Ups.
Floppy disks go in there.
Warte mal. Ah, wir haben doch diese tolle Diskette hier. Moment.
crap. Looks like I have to figure out the username some other way.
Okay. Foto. Gardor. Okay. Dann wollen wir mal das beschädigen.
Nah, I don't see any reason to break this computer.
Vielleicht Admin? Okay, das wäre ein bisschen zu einfach.
Employee of the month, Carlita Mendez. What a joke. It's that obnoxious nurse.
Ah. C. Mendes. Ah, sehr schön. So. Da ist er.
Gotcha.
Chartsweight. Geboren 14.8.24. 1924. 24. Monat schon. 24.8.95. Überwiesen von Dr. R. Friedman. St. Francis Medical Center. KC. Bei dem Patienten wurde erfolgreich ein invasiver Eingriff am offenen Herzen durchgeführt. Er wurde auf eigene Bitte hin in diese Einrichtung verlegt. Erste Prognose positiv und der genau. Patient sollte erwartungsgemäß in 6 bis 8 Wochen vollständig genesen. Okay. Alles klar. Raum 6b ist stabil. Sehr schön. Warte mal. Stellen wir das so ein, dass es nichts war. Gut. Auf geht's. Easy enough.
It's all right, Claude.
Understood, sir.
Ist er ja.
So, you managed to find me.
I did.
Well, let's get this over with then. How do you want your pictures? Shall I get some tubes to fill my face with? Will that suffice for your front page?
What?
I'm no journalist. Well, not yet anyway.
Ah, she's but a cub. So, you're hoping for your big break?
Nope.
Surely this must be worth an internship at one of the big papers. Do you want me to call Thompson at the Times and get it over with? I still play golf with him every once in a while.
That's not what this is about. It's personal.
Sounds serious. Perhaps I should ask Claude to produce his gun.
You know, Charles, the person most likely to be harmed by a gun tends to be its owner.
Very true. That's something the Japs who captured me learned the hard way.
Did my grandfather bail you out then too, or was that one of the few times where he didn't save your sorry ass?
Hold on there. Explain yourself.
You're willing to listen to something other than your own voice? I'm stunned. I'm Kathy Rain. Joseph was my grandfather.
Hi.
Now I remember. You were at the funeral.
I was.
You were late.
I needed my morning smoke. Besides, it's not like Grandpa was going anywhere.
Oh, just look at her, Claude. She's absolutely fearless. That's Joseph's blood running through her veins.
She certainly has a smart mouth, sir.
I must say, you have me intrigued, Kathy. What can this old man help you with?
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like any other church to me. But then again, I'm not their usual clientele. Weddings, baptisms, and funerals are just about what I can muster. And I always leave early.
You bought a number of paintings by Lily Myers. Why?
I'm known to dabble in art from time to time. Martha, my wife at the time, was enamored with the paintings. I believe she first saw them at the high school which the Myers girl attended. Anyway, after the poor girl killed herself, I bought the paintings speculatively. When a young artist with any talent to speak of commits suicide, it can be a wet dream of certain connoisseurs.
Ouch.
Shortly after procuring the art, I had it valued by an expert who determined that the value was 3 times the amount I bought it for.
Ooh.
Today, I'm sure I would have made my money back tenfold or more if it wasn't for the art theft.
What art theft?
There was a burglary at the mansion I used to own here in town. It was all over the local news at the time.
Well, shit.
Eloquently put.
Okay. Die ist Kunst gestohlen?
Can you tell me about the art theft?
Well, somebody broke in, stole the paintings, and got out. Fairly clumsy job. Lots of broken windows. The strangest thing was that I had a Monet, a Rembrandt, and 2 paintings by Picasso, untouched. But every single painting by an unknown local artist, gone.
That can't be a coincidence.
Agreed. Somebody wanted those paintings badly.
I assume there was an investigation.
Yes, Sheriff Truman came by with his deputy a few hours later, but they didn't have much luck. They found a few hairs, which turned out to be from Ruffles, the family dog.
Some stunning police work right there.
Indeed. There was a single witness, though, who said he could make out multiple burglars leaving the scene of the crime, but nothing more than that.
So, I take it the case was closed?
Yes. I honestly didn't care much one way or the other, given the fact that my most expensive pieces were safe and sound.
I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff about the matter, if that's okay with you.
Certainly. I'll call ahead and instruct him to give you everything you need.
Nice.
That'd be great. Thanks, Charles.
Anytime. But I'm curious, what's your interest in the paintings?
I've learned that my grandfather went to Sue and asked to see them, right before he had his injury.
Is that so? Strange.
Sure. Vorfall 81.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
I wish I did, Kathy.
Natürlich weiß
You
es
must know I did everything in my power to help. How do you think Mary Elizabeth could afford all that expensive treatment? MRIs, neurologists, say what you will about Joseph. But he was never rich.
Strange. Grandma never mentioned that to me.
Damn.
She's just too proud. At first she refused. She was convinced that I had an agenda, that there were strings attached.
And were there?
Don't be silly. Despite all that had happened, I still loved Joseph dearly. I wanted to help. People from places like this have a deeply rooted mistrust in the rich, passed on for generations. In her eyes, I had become one of them.
So that's all you know about the whole affair?
Are you implying that there's more to know? I left the diagnosis to the professionals. Mrs. Rain accepted the health care, but asked me to stay out of everything else. So I did.
I see.
Okay.
What can you tell me about your friendship with Grandpa?
Joseph was the best friend I ever had. We grew up together, married our high school sweethearts together, went to war together. I can't even begin to count the number of times he's saved my life. I repaid the favor once or twice, but he came up ahead, no doubt.
So, when did you two lose touch? I heard that something happened between you and him. What was it?
The truth is, Brian Rain happened. Sharon Evans happened.
What?
My parents?
Yes. They ruined everything with their vile, destructive behavior. I couldn't have that around my daughter or my newborn grandson. Joseph was naive. He believed that anyone could be helped, that anyone could be reasoned with, given a chance. He was just too good, bless him. He should have been harder on Brian, more strict.
Strenge, weiß ich nicht. Sagen, dass Großvater keine Schuld trifft. Ja, in gewisser Weise.
It's hardly Grandpa's fault. He did everything he could to set my father straight.
Oh, I never claimed to doubt Joseph's commitment, but I'm not going to ignore his flaws either. Your grandfather often used his heart when he should have used his head.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I believe it is, objectively. But I shouldn't speak ill of the dead. Eventually, my company grew much too large for this little town, and we moved on. Not long after that, your grandfather ended up in that wheelchair. That marked the end of our friendship, for obvious reasons.
Oh Mann.
Do you recognize the call sign Cocky?
Would be strange if I didn't, since I was the one who coined it. It belongs to a fellow named Jimmy Cochran. He was a coward, really. The nickname is somewhat of a bad joke.
Perfect. Thanks.
Jimmy Cochran. Was hat er über ihn zu sagen?
Tell
Was
me
aus dem
about
Viking
Jimmy
ist?
Cochran. Is he still alive?
In a literal sense. He's been held in a mental institution for years.
Oof.
Let me guess. Since 81?
Either 82 or 83. I'm fairly certain it was early 83.
Do you remember the name of the institution?
Something starting with an E. Emerson, Everton, or similar.
Ingstrom? Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital?
Yes, that's the one. You know the place, Kathy.
Erzähl die Wahrheit. Komm.
I do. My mother is in there. Sharon Evans? I had her committed about a year ago.
I see. It must have taken a lot of courage to do that, Kathy. Mothers have a lot of power over us. More than most of us care to admit.
I guess so. Do you know why Jimmy ended up in there?
Some obsessive-compulsive syndrome. He became fixated with circles and started hurting himself, trying to scratch the circles out of his head.
Creepy. I wonder what set him off. I think I'll check the place out tomorrow. Too late to head back to the city now.
Sagt Ihnen das vielleicht was? Ah nee, das hier.
Do you recognize this, Charles?
Of course. Your grandfather, me, Jimmy Cochran, taken shortly before we went to the war.
You guys look like you just won the lottery or something.
Indeed. We were mere children, with no concept of what we were getting into.
I don't need to show him that. What do you see in this picture, Charles?
Fireflies would be my best guess. They can grow terribly large around these parts.
Do you know what this key opens?
You must be truly desperate if you ask random people a question like that.
Okay,
I don't need to show him that. I don't need to show him that. Do you know what this is?
A flower. Why don't you consult a botanist instead of bothering me with this nonsense?
I don't need to show him that.
Okay.
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come back anytime.
Okay.
That guy is huge. I wonder how many cows he eats per day.
Okay. Da würde ich sagen, wir machen hier einen Cut. Und gucken wir dann, wohin es als nächstes geht. schauen wir mal, wie es da weitergeht. Also, ja. Okay. Dann soll das für heute reichen, auf jeden Fall. So.